Andre, I'm back again for a little bit, and tomorrow my whole schedule gonna change with my rehearsals, practice time, but that's all good because it's all good. um, I'm going back to work, so I got to make some adjustments to my practice and also stay faithful to it as much as I can. All right. So let me do something before. Let me see which mouse I need to do. So, since I'm not doing Ecamm right now, let me move Ecamm down out my way. All right, where's Ecamm at? There you are. So I'm gonna slide Ecamm down just lower. Actually, I should have did Ecamm. All right, well, I'm already live now. Um, I'm already live now. So maybe the next time around, I'll do the Ecamm version. Ecamm allows me to use QWERTY in the background. But the thing is I'm still trying to figure out how to put my picture up at the same time while I'm video recording myself on the keyboard. And every time when I do it, it seems like the video cuts off and of me, the picture of me being up cuts off early, but Ecamm will continue to keep running. Um, yeah, it will keep running the video from QWERTY. So, yeah. So I got to figure that out. So give me a couple of days to mastermind that. So let's see here. All right, so I need to mastermind that. It's coming soon, and figure out how to get this Ecamm to merge with the actual video um, at the same time. So I haven't quite gotten that down. I it was it does it, and then every time when I switch over, it would just the video would just end up cutting off. So, but then let me think about this. Hold 1 second. But it really does it when I do it on Facebook. I have not actually tried to do it with YouTube. Hmm. Maybe it works better with YouTube. Maybe Ecamm works better with me connecting to YouTube, and maybe y'all will see my picture and also QWERTY at the same time. I didn't think about it like that. Because I was basically trying to connect with Facebook, and yeah, and whenever I'm doing these videos, I'm not a keyboard player, but so yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Or maybe on my next video, I'm gonna try to do a little test run to see if I could just run Ecamm through YouTube. I didn't think about it until just now. Okay. So game plan is when it comes to learning stuff, I did see some people come on and say a bunch of things on social media, and some of that stuff I don't 100% believe what they're saying is true. So I'm coming back around and say I don't believe this. Give me 1 second to turn this instant off because it's gonna got me tripping out. Just gonna work up my allergy. And I was doing fine, y'all. Not being sick and stuff like that, knock on wood. And I dare to go back to work on tomorrow. And maybe feeling sick or whatever. But so yes, there was a conversation that was saying something about if you're a beginner musician and you a beginner musician can you go from beginner's level to let me see how you turn the power off to this, to intermediate level or to advanced level, something to that effect. Or if you are an intermediate level musician, um, can you go from intermediate level to advanced level? All right, and so I'm still learning to operate this stuff. Um, and so I'll disagree to something that someone was saying. I really disagree to that. Um, because it's really not always about speed, but it's always about accuracy. Speed and accuracy. Yeah, speed is great, but accuracy is number one key. And when you are accurate with something that you already know, speed will come because I'm accurate with it. I know where I'm going. 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 So speed automatically is gonna go with me, based upon if I already know where I'm heading. You know, speed is gonna go with me no matter what. But accuracy is the key. And that speed doesn't necessarily mean that you're professional. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're advanced level because you know I can be accuracy. I get it. I kind of get it on one hand. What makes you a pro? What makes you professional? What makes you stand out differently? Is just that you can play the same stuff. I have learned the same stuff, and you just have to figure out the fingering over a period of time. Maybe you take your time and make it slowly. And and all that. But like I said, accuracy first, because your finger is gonna automatically when you start doing this stuff. It's gonna eventually So accuracy is key, actually, in my opinion. And speed will come later. All right, doesn't necessarily be because I'm being accurate that I'm not. What's the word? Advanced. I just know where I want to go. I just already know. I already know where I want to go. So what I'm trying to say is speed doesn't necessarily mean that you are uh, advanced. It's just the fact that I just know where I want to go. I know where I'm heading to. I know where I need to be at, because of the material that I'm practicing on. Now that I said the word material, all right. So what makes you advanced level is the type of material you practice, the material that you put in front of you, the material that's going to set you apart, so to speak, is what's going to make you sound great. And I roll back to say again, it's all about accuracy. All right. So after a certain point, I've learned some chords, right? The minor seven with the flat five, forever I will know that. And it ain't got nothing to do with speed, it's just the accuracy. I know where I'm heading. My fingers has come automatic memorizing. And the thing is taking your time doing it. So the finger can get familiar with the moves. Fingers get remember. It's accuracy. Always remember that it's accuracy that actually will make you become not professional. I don't want to say it that way, but we can say it that way. But that is the way we look at it. We look at it as, okay, you beginner level, of course. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Beginner level. Okay. This is a D flat. Okay, I just learned that today. This is the A flat. I was told. This is a D flat, C sharp. This is a A flat and G sharp. I was just taught that. Forever now, I wouldn't know that because it's the material that is actually being told of me, and so I am now understanding the accuracy behind the madness. And so if someone told me to play a E tritone, I will forever know that this is the E and a B flat because they told me what the note was, E and B flat. E flat and A. Oh, D and A flat. Oh, I will forever. It's the material. It's the material that we have to learn to understand what it is, right? And so the other portion of it is, and I did say speed technically isn't the issue. The issue is accuracy, and then speed would come with it. You can still be a beginner, intermediate level, and advanced level because you understand the um, the basis to the theory behind the madness. So now, if I drop a beat or use a methadone, all right, I'm just gonna probably start it at the slowest beat that I think of. Oh, does that make me a beginner level? Does that make me intermediate level? Does that make me advanced level? In all honesty, can I go from beginner's level to intermediate level to advanced level? It has a whole lot to do with the type of material that we are putting in front of us to say, hey, by the way, Bishop Drake to Andre Clark, Bishop Drake to Andre Clark over at Facebook. That dude is phenomenal. That dude got skills. Oh, M to the GZ, right? This dude, and he's flying with. No, it was the technique behind it. Dropping a beat. But first, before I do it, let me get the chords. Let me get the chords. Let me get the understand. And honestly, y'all, I'm playing the tritone. If I separate the fingers with two hands, it's the technique behind the madness. What? It's the technique behind it, but it is not what I want to say the professional or the pros or whatever we always say. I really try to find a way to find a word around this, but it is about the knowledge and understanding on what you're doing that's going to change the way you play, all right? To change the way you sound, all right? And change the way you are going to approach your moves when you play them. I understand I'm playing a major seven with a flat five. I can switch over to the major seven with the flat five too. I understand I can play the major seven flat five sharp five. I understand that I can play that a different type of moving with the minor seven with the flat five, right? I understand. I understand that I can play the eight, the seven with the 13, 7 13. Does that mean? Oh, I understand that. Let's see. Hold up. Yeah, I understand that I can play the 7 9 7 sharp 9 with the flat five. I understand that. All right. I understand that. Those are chords that we all can do. Has nothing to do with speed that can make you sound, we say, oh my God, you super advanced. No, ain't got nothing to do with that. It's the understanding of what I'm playing. Tritones. All right, right hand, I'm playing a partial of the what we call either the minor chord movement, or we can play the secret sauce chord. We can play the major chord. All right, now listen to you, y'all. Listen, y'all. I'm just trying to help somebody out. That's why I say I sort of disagree per se, because it's all about the information that is being presented. Now, this is a diminished seventh. This is a diminished major seventh move. And if I understand, I'm playing the major chord in version of second version. What? I can switch over to any chord movement because it is about the knowledge and understanding on what it is that I am playing. Tritones, you can put them just about with any type of chord, literally, and get you a nice whatever it is that you are wanting to play. So you hear Cap doing a major move. Right, you know what I'm saying? It's not about the fact that I'm advanced. It's just a knowledge of the fact that I just learned how to play around with the minor chord, with the major chord, whether it's root, first version, or second version. Y'all saying, boy, you playing them, you striking them chords like you mad. You madder than a mother son of a gun. Yes, whatever inversions, y'all. Whether it's root, right? First inversion, second inversion. Yes, and I understand that I can play these tritones. It's a diminished major chord. It's a diminished major seven chord. You can play the tritone with a minor chord. That's a minor seven flat five. You can play the A flat major seven with A flat five. You can add the tritone to the bottom. You know, y'all probably heard or y'all might have heard this one. You know, the John P. Key thing, whatever, right? You know, he made it out alright, or whatever. Y'all might have heard those voices, of course. And us all about knowing what it is that can create you from help you create movements from a beginner's level, intermediate level, or an advanced level. And in my opinion, I would say it doesn't even matter about any of that, because if you learn how to play tritones and any chord that go with it, a major move, group position, first version, second version. At the end of the day, that same chord is a minor 11 with a flat 5. By the way, while we're talking about this, play by sight. Go over to Play by Sight and grab, or go over to my website, Bishop Drayson Clark, hotchords.info. And I've already locked these chords in the book. All right. Now, well, there were the few chords I did play or not in this book. However, if I was smart enough, I know that I can create them same exact chords in my book that's already in the book and play these chords. All right. When I say smart enough, knowing that, hey, you know what? By the way, in chapter 18, we messing with the minor second, the major second, the minor third, the major third, the fourth, the tritone, the tritone, the tritone, the perfect fifth, minor sixth. All day, I could just take chapter number 2 through chapter number 8 and create all them chord movements that I literally just played one by one. Literally every single chord I played. But what I'm going to do is the chords that I did not put in this book, well, I was unable to fit it in here for the mucho dinero, the amount of money I had to spend for this book to be actually published. I'm going to put it in my second book, okay? The second book, all right? The second book, and if whatever can't fit in the second book, I'm going for my third book, all right? We're going for the juggler vein, right? I'm going for the kill. Y'all ever watch that movie called, or series, or whatever I think I'll call it, Kill Bill? We're going for the Kill Bill. Y'all gotta check it out. It's hilarious to me. Kill Bill. Check it out, Kill Bill. Well, I'm going for the kill, all right? I'm going for, I watched another movie called 187. I'm going for the 187. Anybody know what that means? Murder, murder, right? That's the police code, LA, Los Angeles. I don't know if they changed that code, but 187. We got a 187 over here, murder, what they call it, homicide. All right. Anyway, so yeah, we going for the murder. And so that's the reason why I created the Play by Sight. This is the paper cover. All right, 97 pages. All right, first couple of chapters, several chapters, like I mentioned. Chapter 1 is your skills and number system. Chapter number 2 is your major chords. Chapter 3 is your minor move. Chapter 3 is your diminished 7 move. And what else in chapter 3? I said you should have the augmented move in chapter 3. And then we move right on over to chapter Uno Nuno 4. We have our major 7. This is the structure that I'm using to pick up chords and chord ideas. And I can do this all day. All day. I can go to my book all day and sit here and create more chords. All day. Literally just all day. But I've already did it, so there's point of me not trying to sit here and do them because I've already done them. In other words, I've been there, done that already. It's already done, sent to my editor. I'm just waiting for the email to come back, drop it in my book, and keep it pushing. All right. So chapter 5, we have our major 7. I'm sorry, chapter 5, we have our sus2s, suspended chords, sus4, and our sus4. And we go over to chapter number 6. We have our dominant chord. Make sure you learn to do them. They are all double up chords. All right, but just make sure you just learn to do your inversions because they're gonna be your best friend. And then chapter number 7 is our tritones. And that was what my editors wanted me to stop at, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to say, let me take what I'm doing in chapter number 2 all the way to chapter number 8 and drop it over here chapter 9 and give y'all the fatties, all right? The fatties, right? The dope chords, the fat chords, the lust chords, the off the chain chord, the chords that you be hearing your brothers and sisters out there blazing. So this is the paper cover, and this is the card cover. Go to my website, Bishop Drayster Clark, hotchords.info, right? And it'll pop up and say pay now. That is for the ebook. If you want the ebook, download that for your digital device. And then right next to it says buy now from Amazon. That is where you get your physical copy from there. Order your book now. I'm telling you, I am definitely on this tsunami wave, y'all. I'm on the tsunami wave. Y'all best to, yeah, you guys best to get up with it, because I am definitely on a serious road. And this is my what we call my rough draft. And I think I did a video last night where I said, well, I started with just one page of just trying to figure out how I want to make my contents, how I want to do my introduction, how I want to do my greetings, which we may call it the preface, and then bow, get to chapter number 1. What is it that I want to put in chapter 1? All right, these are the movements that I put in chapter 1. And then, not all of them, I just only put a few items. And then here's my chapter 2 and moving forward, all right? Every single thing in here, I could not put in there. Y'all probably say, oh man, that's a lot of chords. Yes, there's a lot of chords that I set here at my own keyboard. And I do what is called a, where's my thing? Yeah, I call it press, Photoshop, and send. All right, I send my own works over to my editor. So I'll snap, bow. All right, well, not my hands. I use the chord over here. I just press and play the chord, put my camera up to Cordy. Cordy's gonna say this is what chord we playing. Once I get all my lineup of chords that I physically play every time or every day, or even new stuff that I ain't never played in my life. So, but I ended up doing it, and I just photoshopped it because I thought, ooh, that was nasty. All right, let me go ahead and smash on that, and then after that, and then I go into the photo. Well, I'm already in the photo mode, and then down below there's a little arrow. Pop on that, hit the email, hit to the person who I'm sending it to, which is my editor. Once my editor gets it, she gets it back. She sends it back to me. I've already uploaded the new color scheme that we're gonna use for my next book coming up. All right, and also I had to get a hold of her. I hope she got her email by now to change the colors. Let me see if she even probably got my email. I'm just curious. Actually, not even just because sometimes she'll get the email but won't respond back to me, and just she'll just drop the chords in the book herself. So let me just see if that happened yet. If not, I'll more than likely probably end up running into her tomorrow, and and see how we rock and rolling with that. And then because I just need her to just change the color scheme, because all of the chords that I have already done back in 21, 22, up to 23 when I got sick. Okay, so she hasn't changed the colors yet. Wait a minute, is this my other book first? Hold on, what book am I at? Oh, this is my this is my third book over here, where I must generate chord progressions. Let me see if she was able to. Probably she might not be able to get into it because I have it locked. So let me see. Um, if it's locked, she can't get into it. Let me see. I think it's this one. I think. All right. So then all I have to do is have her change the color scheme. Well, she's already sent me the new color scheme already, and I've already dropped those chords already in the book. So let me see. Oh no, she hasn't made it. So this is still the existing color that that's already in the book, but I want her to change the color scheme to the new color that she sent me. Hold on, let me see. Let's get to the new. Let's get to the new color scheme, which is my favorite color. Basically. Here it is right here. So this is the new color scheme. Oh, okay. How you? Hold on. Hey, smaller. All right. Oh, now way too small. Okay, how you get back to it? This thing's so touchy. All right, give me a second, so it'll probably regenerate. It just disappeared on me. So yeah, so the new color is gonna be purple with a blue outline. So we're gonna change the color scheme, and all I need to do is have her change the other colors of the other chords that I've already dropped in the book, and that will be my second edition coming up, or chords that we're gonna be all these chords, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, this is already in my book, which I was looking for this. Okay, y'all, I know this sounds funny, this saying. I had no idea that I wrote this part in my book. All 12 keys. All 12 keys. I did not realize I actually put this in play by sight. Yep. I've been looking for this groove. I heard this musician playing this groove, and I've been looking for it for I don't know how long, and I did not realize I had written it in this book. In chapter number 16. Chapter 16. Was it chapter 16? Let me see. I believe it was chapter 16. Yes, chapter 16, y'all. This tripped me out. And I was looking for this groove, these chords, so I can groove over it on the organ, because I heard this musician doing it on a video clip, having fun grooving off of it. And so I was looking all over for this particular move. And it can be done in shout music, it can be done in a groove motion or whatever, you know. for the longest and did not realize I had transcribed this by play by sight. Not only that that we have this voicing, we also have this voicing too. All right. Not only that one. What? What am I doing, y'all? All right, that's the minor 7 with flat 5, flat 13. What? And I did not realize I actually put this in the book. All right. So a lot of stuff that I must have done back in 2023 before I got really sick, I had no idea that I put this stuff in here. Oops. Nah, not oops, y'all. It was intentional, but I just forgot that I gave y'all too much heat, too much information. But yeah, so yeah, we have the minor 7 with the flat 5 and so forth and all that good stuff. We have the minor 7 flat 5, sharp 5, and then we will be getting at the other chord movements, the 6/9s, and so forth. The diminished 7 with the diminished 7/11 with the flat 13. All there's several chords in here I put in here that I was trying to fast track any beginner musician who's trying to learn how to play these chords, as a demonstration that we hear this stuff when, all of the chords. You may have heard your favorite musicians playing this stuff, and you have always wondered what in the snap a doobity doo are they doing? And it's all simple stuff. Messing with either your major chord move, doing inversions of it. What? So yes, the other one is the minor 7 with the flat 5. Or the other one is the minor 11 flat 5. Your 7/13s. Those. And it's like, what is these dudes doing? What makes you a beginner level? Prompt you from getting from a beginner level to intermediate level or even advanced level. And I kind of disagree with the speed portion of it because I believe that speed is going to come with whatever it is because trust me, these cats be flying. That's our speed is up. I'm just speeding up. All I'm doing is really slowing it down. All I'm doing is slowing it down in my mind, keeping some of the same move. Let's slow down. actually going faster than what it seems. Actually, I'm not. I'm actually taking a different tempo. I don't care how fast the thing is going. It's just the understanding of whatever it is that I'm actually trying to get across and trying to do. And once you learn the information, what button did I do here? I didn't hit the wrong button. Once I hit the wrong button again. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. What button I'm hitting? 2. Uh-oh. Whoa. I'm gonna turn it off. Let me hit wrong buttons. Let me see. I thought it was this one. This one. This one. Oh, bud. I'm hitting wrong buttons, y'all. Usually I do this with my left hand. Let me see. This button. This button. Number 3. And that arrow down. And let's turn these knobs to the knobs. Alright, now we hit. Oh, Lord. It's about the understanding of what we plan, right? What makes you sound advanced? What makes you sound professional? What makes you sound, whether it's advanced, intermediate, or beginner? And I guess I would say, as agreement to what makes you sound like beginner is when you just, oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's it. G, okay. Oh, that's a C. Oh, and you learn it. I get it. G, D. Oh, okay. B, A, D, E. Okay, I get it. That's beginner level, all right? But if you already know your skills, remember, I said it's not about speed, it's accuracy. Speed will come later. Now, here's the thing. Does that make me does that make me sound like I'm professional? Do that really make me sound professional? No, not necessary. It doesn't make me say I'm a beginner level. That's not per se. Beginner level is not really no. It's just you learning your skills, you learning your number system behind the match. You're gonna learn your chords. You're gonna learn your chords. But just say after you learn your chords, now does that make you intermediate level or does that make you advanced level? That's why I kind of sort of disagree with that, whether it's making you say that you're intermediate level or advanced. If you're intermediate level, okay, now some people may say this: the more you learn, the more stuff you know. You got to learn 1,000 songs before you are an advanced level, or you got to learn 500 stuff in order for you to be at the intermediate level. You got to learn about 10 songs or 10 ideas at the age of beginner's level. What? No. The idea is what is it that you going to sit back and want to learn at a beginner level? It's the material, even at intermediate level. All right, just say I'm intermediate level. Okay, fine, whatever. Y'all want to say I'm intermediate level, whatever. I say I'm intermediate level, whatever. Right. So let's just say I want to listen to some advanced level musicians. I say they're advanced because they're going to be doing some crazy stuff that I don't do or I've never done in my life. It sounds pretty. It sounds gorgeous. I got to learn how to do this stuff that these advanced level musicians do because it's the way we look at other individuals personally and say, oh, John, he's got skills. Bill, this dude got skills. He's playing these immaculate, dope, off the hook stuff. And ain't no way I can play none of this, right? So, it's really all a part, all in a part of what type of material you gonna learn. Now, this is this gonna make me advanced level? Oh. Woo! Woo! Ba-da-da-dum. Oh my goodness. Does that make me professional? Does that make me sound intermediate? Does that make me say that I'm an advanced level musician? I just want y'all to ask that question. Does that make me from a beginner level or intermediate level advanced? Now, here's my answer to this. If I'm saying that these guys are, does that make me does that make me sound advanced level, intermediate level, or beginner level? Let me ask you that question. What it is, the more you know, the better you're gonna sound. That's all I look at it. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna be professional or doesn't mean I'm gonna be advanced. But that's just the way other people might put me up on that pedestal. Or that's maybe the way I might put John on that pedestal because he can. Actually, he's going to the six when he do it. And then he's chopped. He's going to the two. Back to the chop. Right? And then back to the six. Does that make me professional? Does that make me advanced level? Does that make me intermediate level? No, not necessarily. So, what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is from a beginner's level, it all depends on the chords that you are learning. And believe it or not, in chapter number 2, 1, and play by sight. These are all what we call foundational chords. Yes, foundational chords. Chords that are foundational chords. Basic theory. The word basic theory. And what is those chords in the basic theory? Okay, now we know, or most of us do know, and the ones out there who don't know, because I learned it my own self recently, that I found out, okay, the Nashville system says C major 1. 2 is a D minor. 3 is E minor. If y'all know that I'm doubling it up. But I understand how to do my inversions. Make sure you do inversion. 4 chord is F major. Alright. 5 chord G major. 6 chord A minor. I know my inversions, y'all. And last but least, 7 diminished 7. B to diminished 7. And back to the 1. That's it. That's what the Nashville is gonna tell you, right? You got your scales 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean C D E F G A B C. I'm sorry, C D E F G A B, and then of course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then your 7 chords. All right, your 7 chords. So my structure is coming from an angle, as everything is the one major move. Whatever you didn't get in your Nashville system process with your 7 chords, we're gonna now give you my approach to how I see things, all right, and how I am going to figure out what this musician is doing, all right. And I understand my major 7 is in play by sight in chapter 4. Alright. Alright. I understand in chapter 2, I'm sorry, 5 is my sus chords, and my 7 sus chords. Alright. And then we understand that if you put these 2 chords together, it's a sus 4. Or sus 2. It's already in the book, y'all. So that made me think, oh, wait a minute, hold up. If I step that, had that, and go to A flat sus 4, and D flat sus 2, wait a minute. All I gotta do is omit the 1, the 4 note in the A flat. And I basically just have my 1, my 5, and 1. Oh! And then, if I know my scale, if I know we in A flat for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. Now I understood 5, 6, 1. 5, 6, 1, 1, 1. Oh! Oh wow! I would have heard that move, right? Cool. Now, the F minor chord is in chapter 3, and we play the F minor chord double up. All right. Now, I don't have the F minor add 2 in it, but it would have gave me some common sense that I would have been close to the move that I just heard. Remember when he said? I just want to add the 2 there. Flavor in it. Oh, and that is on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He starts on the 6. Oh, okay. Chapter number 3 are what? Diminished move. And there's only 3 diminished groups, y'all. C diminished 7, D flat or C sharp diminished 7, and D diminished 7. So when I heard the move, the C sharp diminished group. Oh! Except I just don't hear the top note. He's just playing the voicings by skipping some notes from the where we want to skip the notes at. Oh. So we're gonna skip the top note, you know, because normally this would have been a what? A C sharp diminished 7. So I didn't hear the top notes, and I said, oh, so we splitting the chords up. And we take it off the bottom. Oh! A flat add 2. A flat in the book, y'all. Chapter 2. And we're doing what we call what? Inversion. Oh, all I have to do now is just add 2. Okay, so let's say we have an F minor chord on the 6. All right, our C diminished 7. All right, and our A flat add 2 from this voicing. What? Wait a minute, and that's a 3 chord progression I just played. 1, literally, y'all. 1. 2, all right, and 3, and A flat major add 2 or A flat major 7, whatever way y'all want to do it. It can be moved in different spots, y'all. All right, all different type of moves using the sus 2, the super sus chord, the sus 4 chord, and can be moved up. Or the one outside. What? Alright, y'all see y'all playing. Play by sight. All right, play by side, y'all. All day. All day. So yes, those chords is the major 7 chord, and he's doing what we call inversions of the moves. All right, so like I said, A flat at 2, or we can do it this way, or whichever voicing you want to go. All right, so I was like, oh, C diminished 7, inversions. Oh, there's 3 diminished group. If we can lock in those 3 diminished group, it's over. C diminished 7, E flat diminished 7, G flat or F sharp diminished 7, and A diminished 7. D flat or C sharp diminished 7, E diminished 7, G diminished 7, B flat or A sharp diminished 7. Last but least, D diminished 7, F diminished 7, A flat or G sharp diminished 7, and B diminished 7. And remember, they can be voiced down low. It can be here, it can be here, that's the B diminished 7. A flat can be voiced this way. Alright, so understand that you never know where the musician might voice his chords in his hands. And that's what I listen for, alright? F minor 9, 11, y'all. And the funniest thing is, what's this crazy thing doing? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Hold on, y'all. How's he doing that? Tripping out. All of these are chords that are what we say foundational chord. This is the minor 7, y'all, and it's in play by side, chapter number 18. We have F minor 2nd, all right, major 2nd, the minor 3rd. It doesn't matter whether it's played in the right hand or left hand. You're gonna have musicians playing these voices in the left hand too. Second, major 2nd, minor 3rd, major 3rd, perfect 4th, tritone, perfect 5th. Whether the move is done in the left hand, we do this all the time. Minor 6, major 6, minor 7, and the major 7. And then you hear your octave. We play this type of stuff all the time. F minor 9, there it is. There's our C minor 3rd, and there's our F perfect 5th. All day, y'all. And there's our A flat major 7 or the 9. And so what we have is now an F minor 9, 11. All right, then we have our B flat 9 with the 13. And then we have A flat diminished major 7. All right, now we have an F diminished 7, 9. Then we have A flat diminished major 7. A flat diminished 7 with the 11, and I do this little. All right, and then we have a B flat 13, 9, flat 9. And all the moves right there. If I was on the organ doing that, that would be like crazy. All right, E flat major 9. Let's get to 13. Sometimes you hear a voice up here. If you want to sound like the pros, you got to think like the pros. They use that word "think big," y'all. But in all honesty, is you messing with your sus4 chords and your 7 sus4 chords and your tritones and also your major 7 chords, your minor chord. That's the C minor 6, 9. And then you go with the C minor 6, 9 sharp 11. All right, people say think big, right? but this is your B flat 6/9 sharp 11. All right, and this is your A flat 13, and this is your E 6/9. Oh, now y'all probably say, where you getting them chords from? Think like the pros. All right, they're all basic chords. All I'm doing is saying, hey, what can I do with an A flat major 7 or a B flat major 7 in my left hand? What can I do with my right hand? Play an F sharp or a G flat major chord at the top. And now I have a, what chord? F sharp? Yes, F sharp or G flat major 7 chord. If I add one note, it'll be a minor 9, A flat minor 9 or G sharp minor 9. With a sharp minor 9, 11. And of course, it can be put in different spots. All right, all types of ways of approaching the same chord. There's so many different ways to plant your hand. Because when Mike Burrell, Jason White did it. Hey, listen to this. This is a major 9. F sharp major, the same chord I just played a minute ago. Now I'm putting it here. F sharp major 9 or G flat major 9. This is A flat. This is A flat add 2, y'all. A flat add 2. Doesn't matter, but it's still A flat chord. A flat add 2. And this, Mike Jason White is just breaking up the chord. This is D flat chord. D flat add 2. If I play the chords. All right. There's more than one ways to play the same kind of chord. That's what I'm trying to get y'all good. This is B flat minor. Same chord I just played a minute ago. And all he's doing is skipping some notes in the middle. We may say almost like he's doing a drop 2 sort of spin. And it's taking out the middle note. Taking off the middle note. Taking off the middle note. Power chord, perfect fifth. And this is a D major add 2. He just kind of rolled it in. And then he goes the scale, D flat. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we play the D flat chord. And here that's A flat minor 9 coming from this angle. Minor 9, 11. D flat 7 with the flat 5, flat 9, flat 5. Now listen, y'all, I don't have to have perfect pitch, right? But the whole game plan is, what do I understand what they're doing, right? It's the understanding of what is it that, hey, why are you doing that? The type of understanding of what they're doing. And the chords is not as hard as it might appear, but it's not as simple as it might appear, but it's just kind of like, wait, what is he doing? What is he playing right there? What? All right, where's that Jason White thing at? Let's get at it. If you're a beginner musician, intermediate level musician, whatever level you say is, again, it's all about the material that you practice on. So if you practice on cheesy stuff, then that's what you're gonna get. Some people say you get what you pay for. All right. So, but if you practice what the pros are doing, then. That's not easy. It took me a minute to get that. Right? To understand what was he playing. Like a doorbell. Hey, somebody ring my doorbell. Ding dong. Again, we're playing the major 7 chord. So what he's doing is just taking off some notes in the middle, because he just moved this up here, and then A flat, A flat 2 or A flat, and just taking off some notes in the middle, like you're doing like a drop 2 thing. And then that same chord that we played a minute ago, E flat minor 9 11, E flat minor 9 11, or F sharp or G flat major 9, and we just take it off, make a note, lighten it up. So the B flat minor chord, we have the root first, second, root first and second. Just take off some of the note. So yeah, then, all right. I forgot one chord right before that. Let me see. It was something he did. Now listen to it. Let the E flat go. Alright, and then alright, and then I forgot one chord right before that one. Kind of just do the all that was a major chord he did. Then alright, A flat minor 9/11. He's kind of like great. Let me find that piano sound almost near it. Let me see. Is this one though? And then so after you do that, yeah, so that's D flat 7 with the flat 9, flat 5. I guess he's doing it. I don't know what he's doing, but I would have thought he would do it. But anyway, so hold up. There it is. And I was like, wait, what's the other note? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure how you do it. And then the major 7, we have the 7 sharp 9 sharp 5. You know, so which technically in my book is the major 7 flat 5, but because of the bass line he's carrying, it's the C7 sharp 9 sharp 5. So you go on. I told y'all the chord what that was, that minor 7 earlier. And then here over here we just playing the minor chord. We play this in a lot of stuff, you know. Actually, we play that with the minor 7 with the flat 5, because if you think about it, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember the drop? Right there. The minor 7 flat 5, y'all. Alright. But now because we playing this bottom note, which is the F on the bottom. So that makes us play a F7 with the sharp 9 flat 5. Correction. Flat 9, sharp 5. Then we're going to the D flat major 9. Major 9. In the book is major 7. Double up. Alright, now my next book we're going to be doing the major 9 closer. Matter of fact, what am I talking about? We're going to do that it's in chapter 9. Duh. It's chapter 9. Yes, chapter 9. What I'm talking about telling y'all is going to be in the next book. It's right here in Play by Sight, chapter 9. Bam! The second chord. Hold on, wrong page. Yeah, second page. Bam! The second chord. Right there. Right there. Right there, y'all. Y'all see that? Right there. Right there. All right, in the book. And then, and all he did was drop the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, flat 5. What? not have perfect pitch. I just hear him rolling, which is make you play the F sharp major 6, y'all, or G flat major 6. And he's doing this little and then take you to the minor 6, C minor 6 movement. But in between all this, he's playing chords. Perfect fifth. Let me see. This is gonna be hard to do. I'm not even gonna try to break this down because it's too complicated. Alright, major. It's hard to do it to break down. I'm not even gonna try to attempt it. See? No. Ah! Yeah, so. Okay, I think I'll do it. So that's the major 6. And then this is the 7-13. No, I'm sorry, 7. And then down to the minor 6. But he do some other stuff alone there, but that was just a simple way to break this down. See what I'm saying? So he's doing this major 6 move. And then you doing the major 2nd. Then that's when we bring this in. Okay, I think I can break it down now. E flat 7. And then we go down to the, technically this is A flat. Now earlier I said the 6-9. C6-9. And then you go coming out. A D flat add 2. Alright? That's how you gonna get out. And that's when you do it. Alright, this is the B minor chord, but he's doing it B minor chord. Now the right hand is playing the perfect 5th and the perfect 4th, y'all. And then let me see. Yeah, so then my right hand is playing the perfect 5th and the major 3rd. No, I'm sorry. I lied. It's playing the perfect 4th, 5th, and the perfect 4th. Now, my approach, I would have probably said, no. Now, this makes me play a B flat minor 7-11. That's what my brain wanted to say, to play that voicing. But he's omitting notes in the middle, y'all. He's omitting notes in the middle. Those notes in the middle. Omitting notes in the middle. Alright, B flat minor 9. B flat minor 7. Okay. A flat added 2. A flat added 2. Right. A flat added 2. We're gonna hear this a lot. Remember I said, Alright, so it's all about understanding, y'all. So yeah, that's what I get from that. So, what was it? Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. 6-9 move. Alright. Then he go. Instead of him doing this again, now he's going down. Same move. Same move again. I think that's what he's about to do. Same thing. Does that make me professional? Does that make me advanced? Does that make me intermediate level? Does that make me, what does it make me, y'all? It just makes me be where I hear. That's just all I can say. It just makes me what I hear, what I interpretate based upon the scale. Based upon what with the scale. And the other thing is, it's also based upon chords that I have generated and learned how to play over time. That I'm like, oh, he's playing a bunch of notes. Like Sam Tabby would say, the keyboard, all these notes. They're a bunch of notes, but there are 12 notes that's being repeated. And that doesn't mean I'm perfect pitch or relevant pitch. I just hear the doggone notes. You're like, is that a ghost in my garage? My wife is not even back home. It's like, is there a ghost in my garage? Because I can look at my camera and anybody coming into the house. I'm like, is there a ghost in the garage? Yeah, so doesn't make me professional. It doesn't make me advanced. It's just that we use that terminology to say, hey, if you want to sound like the pros, play like the pros. Learn what the pros are doing. Listen to what the pros are listening to. And that is just generally what it is. The pros listen to other people who do stuff better than they do, so they figure it out. Okay, all right, and they go through the theory process. And my play by sight is gonna hit you, get you right where you're trying to get to. All right, because I'm breaking it down, 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 chord for chord, chord for chord, chord for chord, chord for chord, and so we can get this. All right, all right. And my playing is not based upon perfect pitch. It's based upon I have what is called photographic memory. Slight, perfect photographic memory, meaning that I have played the chords before. Oh, that sounded kind of familiar. Wow, that was a trip how you did that with the left hand and how you played that chord with the right hand. Oh. Think about it. Like, how do you slur that in it? Like, so now we're talking technique now. Learning how to do slurs, learning how to do gracing, and then slurs. Those little techniques there. So I hear him doing slur. So that's the slur, right? And then we could have the grace. Grace. Or the slur. So I'm learning how to do slur. And now I'm learning how to do the twang. So we have the slur. And then we have the twang. It's similar to the slur. But now we call it twang. My wife called it twitting. You in there twitting again on the keyboard? On the organ. Slur. And then grace. Back to the twanging. Right, back to the slur. Back to some gracing. Right, back to some twanging. Twang and twisting. Twanging. The twanging. Twanging. When we did the saw the best of me. That's the grace. That's a little twang. Twang or roll. That's rolls. I did a twang. It could be slightly slurred, but this is twang. Twang. The twang. Right. Right. So yeah. It's rolls. 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 Now this. I don't know what y'all want to call this one. I did a combination of the third, the minor, and then twang. When you start understanding chords, where they're going, it doesn't make you to say. I know that I probably just maybe contradict myself when I say this, but um, if you're trying to sound professional, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. It just make you that's why I hate playing keys. You hear me say you hear a mistake you make, but that's what it's called, practice. So yes, you can go from beginner level to intermediate level if you want to call it that, or you can go from intermediate level to advanced. You can go from intermediate level to advanced. You can't go from beginner level immediately to advanced level because it is the type of material you're practicing and working on. So if I keep working on it and I'm working on what the pros are doing, you guys might say, "Oh man, you really sound just like the pros." Something he didn't do. Keep some of the integrity. Right. Where are you going, right? All right, and I'll practice that type of stuff. And then you never know. I love you, love. I love you, love. Use some Jason Bible. I love you, love. Two, three, oh. 8 flat 13 with a flat 5 or flat 9. Alright, alright, as a piano player, keyboard player, you want to come and play things a few times differently. And I might play a song one way, I might act it out a whole another different way. But yes, listen to the pros. Is very important and central if you want to play that way. If you don't have to. You don't have to choose to play the exact way that you hear somebody's doing it, but get, I would say, mighty close to it because it would definitely change your life or the way you might approach things. So let's try another musician and see. Let's try that beginning. So let's try that a little bit. That you know. Take that down. what it did. Forever bottom. Okay, I'm sorry. Play what you hear. All right, play what you hear. But the only way you play what you hear is what you understand. And I don't have perfect pitch, but I understand some stuff that makes sense to me. So yeah. So basically, what he's doing, a B major, double up, play by sight, chapter 2. The minor, chapter 3. All right. And then he's going to an E flat 7, 13. Going to a D flat, D major at 2, whole step over to an E at 2. Then we're gonna hit you with this A69 chord. Then we're going to the C sharp minor 6. That's what he's really doing. I hear people doing it the wrong way, but he's doing this chromatic. Remember the chromatic. The bunch note. So he's doing a chromatic move. So by the time he gets to he's gonna go right back to that one. Back to it. Alright, basically you're just going 4.5, 4, 3, 2.5, back to the 4.5, back to the 2.5. By the time you should be at your 6. In E. The 6 will cause you to play the G tritone. Then he's gonna come half step back and hit you with the F sharp G tritone. But technically, he's playing that F minor 7 with the flat 5, transposing it. Here it is. The minor 7 with the flat 5, y'all, because it's mixed with the A minor chord. And that makes you play the F sharp minor 7 with flat 5. Then we go into the C sharp minor chord, forever to the D sharp minor chord, and then he hit you with this to tritone. But I'm giving y'all the secret sauce. Go ahead, transpose. The major 7 flat 5, but technically he's just really doing the tritone. Transpose. Then we go A at 2. Back to the B at 2, A at 2, B at 2, E major 9, in the book, chapter 9, D at 2, E at 2, A69, C sharp. Let me change the key, y'all. Hold on. Where's my mouse at? Oh, Lord have mercy, my mouse done failed. Lord have mercy. My mouse done failed. My mouse has fallen to the floor. Okay, I hope y'all get back up here. My mouse has fallen to the floor. Okay, all right, got the mouse. Hope it worked. Okay, still got some charge to it. So let's change the key to the key of E. Bam. All right, so in the key of E. Where am I? A69, C sharp. Hold it. What was that chord I played? There it is. C sharp. Minor 6. Where am I? No, I'm at. Let me see. Hold on. Then do this little move backwards, and we head into our G diminished 7 to the F sharp diminished. I'm sorry, G diminished 7. I'm sorry, G diminished 7 to F sharp diminished 7. But he's gonna break it up with 2 hands, almost similar to when we did this little, but not that. He's gonna really do the diminished move with 2 hands. Right, G diminished 7 and the F sharp diminished 7. That's how you do it. Get out, and we're going to the E at 2. We're playing E at 2. forever, F sharp 6/9, tritone, and we're playing the major 7 with the flat 5, back in, back to this move again. Again, you're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna double up. Same thing this time, double up. Back to this move, forever, bottom, again. Come out, hit you with the E6/9, and then we F sharp add 2, D sharp -7, A add 2, and that's it. We give glory to God. E6/9, we give glory to God. Bottom, 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 tritone bottom. I told y'all, if y'all learn my play by sight all day, you're gonna hear them chords and you're gonna hear them tritone bottom. Back to that C sharp 6/9 movement. Forever. Then we go to the B major chord. So yeah. Forever. Then they give you the E major chord again. E add 2. The melody line. That takes you to the E flat, E major 9 when you get right here. And then the 6/9 move. But by the time you're coming back there, you're gonna go to an A chord. A. So basically, when you get ready to return, then we go to A chord. And then we go back here. That C sharp 6/9. E 6/9 sharp 11. A sharp 7, A sharp flat 7 with the sharp flat 5, 11, preaching chord. All right, that is that minor 11 with the flat 5. Preaching chord, E major 9. This one is E major 9 with the flat 5, flat 13. My honey's here. I guess you want me to park the car, y'all. F sharp minus. Hold on. There, this is E major chord, and then an E flat major 6. So that's a whole crazy movie. Back to this. Back to this move again. 6 -6. B major chord, bottom. B major 7 with the flat 5. And then minor 11 flat 5. Alright, my honey's here. She's watering the line. And then he does this crazy move. Same chord he played here. The major 9, but we coming inside. Still reaching for the top note. Now that everything's on the 2 right. So with the bass line is a 13 sus chord. Stay on that bass line. Technically this would have been the -6 chord. C sharp -6, but because we're on the F sharp bass, which is an F sharp 9, right? So you play 2 chords on this 2, because we're in the key of E, bump, bump, right? So you play 2 chords on that move, which make you play 13 sus chord, right? F sharp 9. So we're doing what we call a 2-5-1 to actually to the 2 to the 5-1 technically, but he's gonna play another chord before that. We're gonna go to a 2 to the 5, and then sharp 4. Yeah, I show you in a minute. So on a 2, 5. Oh my God, I'm going home, y'all. This is crazy. This is a D major 7, a D major 9 chord with a sharp 11. But because of the bass line, it's a B minor 13 with a 9 11. Then let's move it. Alright, so without that chord, bass line is a major 7 with a flat 5. I told you this is all about transposing. Alright, it changes the bass line. Sharp 4. Alright, that's a 7 9, sharp 7, sharp 9, sharp 5. More than one way to approach those chords, as I said earlier. Believe it or not, yes, y'all, I've already documented that. I've already sent that to my editor. We're already waiting for it to be dropped in the book. And more than likely, actually, it's already in my book. It's just now it's needed to be color coded to my new color that we want the book to be in. All right? And then to come out, we play the E add 2. Do what I want to, because once I learned the concept behind the manage and knowing that, oh, okay, all day, y'all, we messing with this chapter number 5. we messing with chapter number 1. We messing with chapter number 8, the tritone. So I know the variations of moves that I'm hearing in the book. That's the reason why I created this book, just so y'all can have a copy of this chorus. Because it's in the book in all 12 keys. Every chord I just played is in all 12 keys. All right? Every chord I'm doing is in all 12 keys. So that will definitely make you sound like a pro. I just threw that in there. And then later on, he comes back and give you all it moves is the 7/6/4 chord, chapter number 5. Major chord B, chapter number 2. Chapter 2, A. And then he do this little. All right. What is that, y'all? The minor 7. What is that? Chapter 8, tritone. What is that? The minor 6. Yeah. All right, we are at the minor 7, minor 7, or minor 9. Chapter 9. 4. What's the next move? Ever. All right, now, hey. Yes, so we can do all kind of variations. Of course, this is the E9 13. So forever. Oh, we forgot this one. B major 7. Chapter number 4. Chapter 4, y'all. Forever. And then he goes do it. This is A major 7 with a 13. We heard that earlier in the beginning of the song, but we're coming at it from a different angle right now. And he's doing this little. That's how he's pulling this off. Right, so you know. Every one of these moves are chords. The minor, F sharp minor, B major at 2. We have the C sharp minor 3rd, D sharp minor 7. Right, so you know, and then he comes out playing the chords that we played in the beginning. The 13, I'm sorry, E major 13. E major 7 13, and back to the same thing we played earlier. D major at 2, whole step over, and then we have E at 2, and that's how you end it. Don't have to have perfect pitch, but it's just the understanding on what is that craziness we might think that they're playing, And it's like I said, you could be hearing those minor sevens. You hear the major six. You hear the minor six. Those perfect fourths. Your tritone can be done in the left hand, perfect fourth, and so forth and so on. All right, so that's how I'm picking this out. That's not the whole corporate. Oh, that was the whole song. Ooh, I actually did the whole song. All right, my bad. I did the whole song. I wasn't intending to do the whole song, but anyways, and so then I listen to other stuff, and I'm like, can I make this out? I told y'all better make me get started with this. I'm on a wave. I'm on that tsunami wave. Y'all better keep up with me. That scale. Following that bass line, but that was that scale. G. G. And he's basically just using the second inversion, but we adding what? Well, I won't say add, but we going to the 5, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh. 5, 1, 2, 3. And think about it, y'all. If you're transposing it, if you practice this, B, my fingers pretty much gonna fall in place. Yeah, my fingers will fall in place. In all 12 keys. And yes, y'all, it's about practice. But my fingers is gonna fall to it. A flat, G, right back where I was at. And I did this in all 12 keys. All right, so that's what music is all about, is when you start practicing stuff, it's gonna be like, oh. And then of course, when it went to that little scale, if you will, G. All right, so now let's see what the next chord is. We're going to C. C major. I told you it's important to learn your inversion. Play by sight. I have it in there double up, but make sure you learn to do your inversion left hand with those chords and your right hand with the chords, because that's what he's doing. And we're doing the scale. Let's see. C, the 1, the 7, the 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The scale. Oh, just like the G scale. We just started with 5, 1, 2, 3. 5, 1, 2, 3. And C, we're just going in reverse, and we're going 6, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5. All right. Now, what's the next chord? B flat. No, is it B flat? Yep, B flat. You already know it's gonna be the scale. 1, 7, 6, 5. Oh, duh. Oh, duh. Oh. 5, 1, 6, 5, 1, 2, 3. And then we go to 6, C. 1, 7, 6, 5. Then B flat. 1, 7, 6, 5. Same number system, right? Hold on. There it is. I forgot to go back up to the 6. Now that's going to take me to F for a minute. Hold on, my bad. No, we're going to F on my bad. And then this one note. Then we go to B flat. My bad. And then we're going to F. My bad. One note on the F, which is the what? An F. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, an F. The 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Now we're going to B flat. 1, 7, 6, 5. It's checking with. We're going to G minor. Now we deal with the G minor scale or whatever. All right, so we kind of get a little idea. That was A flat. So after that last move here, then the G minor move, and then we're going to A flat, the A flat scale. A flat scale. 1, 7, 6, 5. Now when we get to that 5, we're gonna go to a quick B, the B scale now. Kind of like real quick. All right, so I think that's how we're doing it. Yep, the B scale. Which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we see how we're popping off of that. And then I think we're going to D flat in scale. That one makes sense to me. It's still a B minor. Yeah. Yeah. So that was the move. G to the C to the F to B flat to G minor to A flat, but B major to D flat. And then the very last chord is So the last chord is in chapter 9. We're playing the minor 9, the major 9 chord. Actually, I need to change chordy to back to let's go to C. Put this back in C. All right, and then that makes us play the E major 9 13. Just that easy. Knowing that this is chapter 1, technically this is chapter 3, and you mix those two chords up, it's a D flat major chord. Right? If you add the 2, it will be E flat major 9. And if we add the 13, which is in the scale of C, 4, 5, 6, it's the 13. I basically play that chord by itself, technically. And all right, and if I had any good sense, I know I could play a B flat. Right? So we have E flat, G minor, B flat, E flat, G minor, B flat, mixed together, creating a. Is she gonna try to park the car? Oh my God! Did she try to call me? She gonna try to park it. Oh, she gonna tear the mirror off. She's really gonna try to park the car, y'all. Let me see how she do. Right. Let's see, she'll tear the mirror off. Hold on, let me see. I guess she's doing pretty good. She got the car in there, okay. All right, she didn't crash. All right, I guess she got it in there. She had to push the mirrors in. And I forgot to put my mirrors in on my Beamer. But it looks like she didn't tear the mirror off the car, so. Okay, that's it, y'all. I'm about to get up off of here. I'm gonna make sure she put the car in there properly, because there's so much space between getting in and out of the garage. But I just want to share with you guys. Play by sight. All right. This is number 1. This is number 2, and number 3, and number 4. Possibly coming out real soon. And no. Go over to my website, Bishop Drayson Clark, hotchords.com. Hotchords. info, and grab your copy. And like I said, I'm already on this tidal wave, and we're going to fly. All right, we're rocketing my chords off. Y'all ain't gotta be begging nobody to show you these chords. I'll show you how to play chords. No more. I got you. All right. So don't think of me or the other musicians. Y'all be saying, hey man, can you help me out? Oh yeah, man. I got you, man. Call me up, man. Hit me in the text, man, or hit me up and inbox me. You never hear from 'em? Not me. She made it, I think. Let me make sure she put this car in there right. Wow, why is it not showing up on my phone? So I catch y'all later. Love y'all. Peace and love and cornbread. Peace and love and